So in today's video, we're talking senior golfers and how to add distance. Now, as we age, we start to lose mobility, we lose muscle mass and strength, and we also lose those all-important explosive qualities that we need in the golf swing itself. Sadly, that tends to mean shorter drives and higher scores. Now, when it comes to the explosive aspect, a lot of what you see in the golf fitness space around certain power movements and jumps may be a little bit too advanced and not really applicable for many senior golfers. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 simple explosive moves you can do from home using just your body weight to help power up your golf game and gain a little bit more distance back. Let's get stuck in. So our first movement is going to be our low to high golf posture rotations. A very simple move, but a nice way to get some explosiveness into rotation, power from the ground up, weight transfer and sequencing. So lots of bang for your buck here for a very simple move. So we're going to come into golf posture, hinged over, kind of driver stance width. I'm going to have both arms out in front of me, fairly straight. They're going to start by my lead foot, so my left foot as a right-handed golfer. The first bit here is I'm going to load into my trail foot. So my hands are going to move to the right, down towards the knee, and I'm going to load into this trail foot. From there, I'm going to swing my arms up and left as I push into this lead foot. So I'm working from a low to high pattern, working from trail to lead or right to left in this example. So we'll go through a few repetitions. Driver stance width, arms straight, starting by the lead foot. I'm going to load as I work down low and then explode as I work up high. So load and then explode. And in this finish position, I'm trying to feel nice and planted off this lead leg, trunk rotated, arms overhead if possible. So arms start by lead foot. I work them down as I load into that trail foot and then drive up onto my lead foot. Now, as you get this motion down, you can really start to generate some speed into it. So we really want to start to get some speed. We want to get those arms swinging. We want to get that trunk rotated. We really want to feel like we're using the ground. We're getting that weight shift. We're really pushing out of the ground. And that will help with lots of things for your golf swing. Now we do 10 repetitions on one side, and then we do 10 repetitions on the other side, and we try and feel like we just build the speed up with each repetition. So our second explosive move is going to be our stomp step up. Now this is a great way to help get a little bit more explosiveness into that all-important lower body, as well as help working on some stability as well. All we need for this is a small step. So the lowest step on the stairs could work well at home, and something to hold on to nearby. So obviously I have the wall here. So for the movement, I'm going to have my lead foot on the step. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift that foot up a little bit and then stomp down on it aggressively as I push up and drive this trail knee up into the air. So I lift up, stomp, and then drive. This is where having something nearby to hold on to if needed can be really beneficial. So I'm going to reset. So I'm going to lift up, stomp, and then drive this knee up, nice and high, hold at the top, and then return. So I'm really trying to get as much out of that stomp each time. So really being aggressive and trying to drive this trail leg driving that knee up as high as I can, pausing at the top. So really kind of feel like you're going to squish down into this front leg, propel yourself up nice and high, hold at the top. So we'll also get some mobility into this move, obviously with that trail knee, getting it as high as we can. Now, if you feel comfortable with that movement, obviously you can start to increase the kind of explosiveness at which you do it, and you could also try and do it and pause at the top without any hand assistance. So if I drive and pause at the top here without using my arms to help stabilize me, that's going to work on a lot of stability and some balance through that lower body as well. So you can kind of change the exercise depending upon kind of where you're at. So scale it to how you want to perform it. We do 10 reps on one side, 10 reps on the other side, trying to get a little bit more explosiveness with that stomp each time. So our final explosive move is going to be our elevated explosive press-ups. Now this is a great way to work on some explosiveness through our upper body. All we need for this is an elevated surface. So I've obviously got a bench here, but if you're doing it from home, a sofa, a bed, a coffee table, even a kitchen counter. So the higher the elevation, the easier. So I'm going to have my hands on the bench about shoulder width apart. I'm going to come nice and long through my spine onto my tiptoes. Now to start with, all I want you to do is lower your body down as one unit and then push it back off. So we're just going to work through some elevated push-ups. So I'm lowering down and then pushing back off. And like I say, the higher the elevation, the less percentage of body weight you have to press, the easier the movement. So start high if you can. So I'm lowering down and pushing up. Now, once you've got that movement and you're happy with it and you're moving all as one long line, then you can start to push up with a little bit more intent. So loading and then really trying to drive up with a little bit of speed. So I'm trying to push up as explosively as I can. Again, once you get comfortable with that, so if you're comfortable with that movement, you can actually push up and off the surface a little bit. So I'm in this position here, same motion, but I actually push up and just come off the bench a fraction each time. And obviously that's really going to challenge that explosiveness through the upper body. So again, the exercise is scalable. Start where you're at, so start probably with a very high surface, just working through some push-ups, and then as you improve, you can start to lower the surface and potentially come into those explosive ones where the hands are coming off the bench each time. We look at doing about 10 repetitions, trying to keep that nice straight long line through the body and trying to move as fast as we can through that upper body. And there we have it, 3 simple moves for seniors to do from home to help get that explosiveness up. Give them a go and let me know how you get on. Make sure you check out the pinned comment below for my free ebook on fitness for the senior golfer. And if you found this video helpful, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.